Welcome back to the Metronome Madness League, everyone. We are towards the end of week number 2 as we see the Growlithe pack take on the Nightmares. We'll see who's going to win between these two rivals. Of course, the Growlithe pack have made some trades. They're going to have a Bulbasaur, which they've gotten from the Nightmares, actually. And the Nightmares have their Mudkip. So they swap sides here as these two Pokemon go head-to-head. There's a Shadow Claw coming from the Bulbasaur. Does a decent amount of damage. And Mudkip's going to respond with an Octolock. That does damage at the end of every turn. Or no. It lowers your defense at the end of every turn, I believe, which could be detrimental to the Growlithe pack. They're going to have to look out for that. Bulbasaur going to go again, this time with a present. It's avoided. Mudkip dodging that attack as it goes on the offensive here with a Thrash. That's going to be a very strong move. Takes a huge amount of damage after the defense drop from the Bulbasaur, and its defenses drop again due to the Octolock. Bulbasaur is not going to live the next Thrash. They're going to have to do something, maybe a grass type move. No, they go for a poison type move. Still stab from the Bulbasaur. Venoshock does a decent amount of damage as Mudkip enters the yellow. But yeah, Bulbasaur can't take that Thrash, and it goes down. Mudkip seems upset that it was traded away, and it's looking to take revenge out on its own teammates. There goes the Raboot on the Growlithe pack. I believe the Growlithe pack is the team that's made the most trades this season so far. And yeah, they don't have their Marshtomp anymore. They have a Raboot as it uses Thunder Punch, super effective, and Mudkip goes down. And they also have the most diverse team, which may help them out in the future if you think about it. They have a grass type, they have a water type, and a fire type. That can definitely be huge. There goes the Ivysaur on the Nightmares. Raboot going with an Outrage, uses his own form of Thrash. Going to be a huge hit against the Ivysaur. Almost down to half its health. It squeaks away without making it there as Ivysaur goes for a cut. And the cut, not doing a lot of damage. Raboot seems to be on top of things here. Good job so far by the Raboot as he hits it with another Outrage. Ivysaur in a danger zone. Ivysaur not being able to do much here. The Growlithe pack making a huge comeback. There goes the Baby Doll Eyes coming from the Ivysaur. Looking sadly at the Raboot, gonna lower its stats there. There goes the Raboot again with the Outrage. Is this the last turn? I believe it's the third time he's used it. Ivysaur is going to faint right there. And the Growlithe pack looking pretty good. Raboot, I believe, at just about full health, is confused right now due to fatigue, but they're in a good position to take out the Venusaur on the Nightmares. Nightmares down to their last Pokemon already. They had a good start, but Raboot has turned things around. Venusaur out onto the field. Raboot's going to be faster. It's confused, and it hits itself in confusion. Not what the Growlithe pack wanted to see. Venusaur gets a free turn to attack without taking any damage. It uses a Howl, setting up for the future. It has the Raboot plus the Marshtomp to take out on the Growlithe pack. It's going to set up, raising its attack, hoping it can deal some real damage. Here comes the Raboot now. Raboot going for a Hyper Beam. Oh my gosh. Hyper Beam's going to land a huge attack against this Venusaur. Does about maybe a fifth of his health. Gotta remember, Venusaur is further evolved than the Raboot. I would think it would do more damage, but it did. The Brine, though, super effective coming from the Venusaur. And Raboot is in the danger zone on the turn that it has to recharge. Not a good look at all. There goes the Crunch. That might do it. Yep, Raboot goes down to 0, and it's going to faint as the Growlithe pack is forced to move on to their last Pokemon, Swampert versus Venusaur. Swampert with a huge disadvantage typing-wise. If Venusaur chooses to use a stab grass type move, that would be a huge deficit for the Growlithe pack. Here comes the Venusaur. Going to go with the Core Enforcer instead. Ground type move. It is green though, so I guess kind of fitting coming from the Venusaur. Does a decent amount of damage. Swampert can withstand it though as it tries to go on an attack. This time a Dream Eater course, the Pokemon has to be sleep first. Don't see that working too much in the Metronome battles, but it can. You never know. We've seen combinations before. Oh, the Morning Sun coming from the Venusaur. I don't think it took that much damage, though. Yeah, that Morning Sun might have been better saved for later, but Venusaur is going to put itself back up to full health. As the Swampert goes for a Muddy Water. Stab Muddy Water coming from the Swampert. I believe it learns that naturally anyway, doesn't it? But it's resisted, doesn't do a lot of damage to the Venusaur. Doesn't lower any accuracy either. Not any of the effects that the Growlithe pack wanted here in the Eerie Impulse. I'm surprised that actually affects Swampert. Eerie Impulse is an electric type move. I know it doesn't do damage. It's going to lower Swampert's special attack. But Swampert's still a ground type. I'm surprised that still affects it. It's interesting. There goes the Brine coming from the Swampert. Another not very effective. Now, Swampert is going for stab moves, but it's not very effective on the Venusaur. They may have wanted to focus on ground type moves. You get stabbed from that, and it's neutral against the grass poison type. You beat up coming from the Venusaur. Only going to hit once. As Phantom Force from the Swampert. Okay, good idea. It's going to avoid the next attack. See how much damage it can deal. Venusaur not going to be able to land a hit. Maybe it'll set up. Tries to use a round. Doesn't work, of course. And there goes the Phantom Force. That does a decent amount. Finally getting the Venusaur below half its health. Swampert on top of the battle so far. Just by a little bit, though. This is still anyone's match. Here comes the Tail Slap. It's avoided by the Swampert. Gets a free turn by dodging that hit. Swampert going to go with a Fell Stinger. Fell Stinger doing a great amount of damage. Oh my goodness, a critical hit. Venusaur right outside the danger zone. The Growlithe pack on the way to win. Here comes the Venusaur now. It's going to go with the Water Pledge. Not very effective, or neutral. That's right, neutral hit against the Swampert. Swampert still above half its health there. All it needs is a good move, and Venusaur's done. There goes a Vice Grip. Can that take out the Venusaur? It doesn't. Venusaur with just a little bit of health left. Oh my goodness, it's down to the wire. And there goes the Venusaur with the Grass Pledge, the Stab Grass Pledge against the Swampert. 4 times effective. Swampert goes down. After it almost won, the Growlithe pack are going to lose there. And congratulations to the Nightmares. Oh my goodness, they were up against the ropes and came away with the win there. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video for more Metronome Madness. Thank you to my patrons for supporting the Metronome Madness League. We always appreciate that. If you want to support the channel, you can hit the link in the description below. Also, you'll find links to my Discord where you can be a part of our community. We'll be glad to have you, and you can see the standings for the Metronome Madness League as well. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will catch you next time.